Trying to stay tight to you.
he's running towards you. He's a smart one. Oh, nice fish. Oh, they're beautiful fish. Hi friends, it's Blake from the Gig Harbor Fly Shop, and with this vlog update, everything I need to share is right here on this sticky note. Well, the first thing on my list is, oh, my new hat. Oh, well, thank you. I like this hat too. We have all sorts of new hats in stock. Check out the link down below. Bunch of really fun stuff for you to sport the Gig Harbor Fly Shop. So thanks for all your support. We appreciate it. We love you all. Love you all. Next thing I want to mention is that it's really close to steelhead season, and coming up we have a couple opportunities for you to get out and fish. We have a place in Forks, our Olympic Rivers retreat, that we host anglers at, so you have a place to stay, and we have some steelhead group trips coming up. Many of you don't have fishing partners to be able to split a guide trip with. The group trips are great opportunities to join in with a couple other people in essentially splitting trips. So what we do is that we have 4 anglers, and then myself and Aaron, we guide the group, and we host you out at the house. 2 nights of lodging, all meals, and what else? Oh yeah, 2 days of guided fishing. So we have some openings available for those group trips. They're on the calendar for January and March, and we'll probably add some more as well since they're already filling up. Check those out. Link down below. Now maybe you're like, hey Blake, I don't spey cast. Well, we have 2 opportunities for you coming up really quick. Coming up December 14th, we have a spey class here in Gig Harbor at the ponds that are by the YMCA. And it's a 2.5 hour class, $75. Or if that doesn't fit into your schedule, we also do casting lessons for $75 an hour. We just schedule those with you when you're available and when I'm available. If you want to learn how to spey cast, we'd love to teach you. The other opportunity is similar to our group trip, is that we do a spey school out in Forks, 2 nights of lodging, 2 days on the water, and we go over everything. We teach you how to cast, read the water, talk about sink tips and all of that other fun stuff. And we have one of those coming up in January. There's a couple spots left. It's filling up though pretty quick. If you're like, Blake, I'm done talking about winter. I just want to ignore it, and I just want to get to summer because that is why we live here in the Pacific Northwest. Well, I agree mostly, but Alaska Airlines flies all sorts of fun places, and we have some fun places coming up that you can join us on. And the first one is our trip to Mexico. We are going down to Hobosh to go fish for tarpon, and that trip is at the end of March. And so if you're a steelheader, don't worry, you don't miss anything because it's at the very end of the season. And we fly into Cancun. We drive up to Hobosh and fish for 4 days. There's also going to be another trip that's happening at the exact same time that my wife and I are leading. So Doug's leading the anglers up to Hobosh. My wife and I are going to take a group. We're going to fly into Merida, the capital city of the Yucatan state. It's west of Cancun by maybe 3 hours or so. If you've never heard of Merida, it seems like no one's ever heard of Merida. Merida is the capital city of the Yucatan state. There's like over 1 million people who live in Merida. It's a deal. It's a city, and it's really old. It was founded 500 years ago, and there's all sorts of rich cultural history there and in the area. And so my wife and I are hosting a cultural trip where we're going to explore a lot of the stuff around Merida. We're going to go to Chichen Itza, see Mayan ruins, all sorts of fun stuff before we go up to Hobosh. And then we have some fishing options. Well, there's fishing up at Hobosh, and then my wife is going to lead some of the non-angler options that we have up there. There's information in the links below. Next thing I want to let you know about is at the end of April, we're going back to Christmas Island. Last year was so incredible. I had so much fun. Hadn't been there in 5 years. Just had an absolute blast reconnecting with the guides and fishing for triggerfish. That was my absolute favorite thing. We had a lot of people on the trip catch their first bonefish. We had people catch trevally and all sorts of other stuff. If you want to join us, we still have some open spots for that trip. Last part of April, early May. Information down in the description below. We'd love for you to join us. It's a great trip because it's fairly affordable. It's only like $3,000 for the week. And we fly to Honolulu, and then it's a 2.5 hour flight down to Christmas Island. So it's pretty doable. Okay, before we get to the last thing, I booked yesterday a couple days in August for pink salmon trips already. I can't believe that people are already thinking about August. If you want to get out on the water this summer, don't wait. We have a bunch of dates already planned out for Nia Bay. We're going to be doing a lot of coho and pink salmon fishing in our neck of the woods here. And August is a great time to do that. And so check the link, talk to a buddy, get on the books, get a trip planned. We had a lot of people 2 years ago miss out on trips because we were just booked the entire month. And now the last thing I want to let you know about is that our registration for Montana is now open. This is a great trip that we do every year. We've been doing it over a decade, and we do 2 weeks back to back and 2 trips back to back, and we have 14 anglers each week. And so it's a great fun group of guys every year, and we'd love for you to join us out on the Missouri River in Montana, catching some nice big healthy rainbows and browns. Well, that's it for this quick update. Wanted just to let you know about all the things coming up because we don't want you to miss out. We'd love for you to join us out on the water. We'd love to see you in the shop too. We appreciate you guys. We'll see you next time.